Well, I'm out. I'm here. It isn't raining, although to be honest, the sky doesn't look very good. And well, I've got Toby with me. Here, Tobes. There you go. There he is. The sky doesn't look too bad, although it does look a bit foreboding over there. But I think we're going to be okay. We're expecting rain after 5 o'clock. So whether we get it or not remains to be seen. Well, yesterday was absolutely horrendous, weren't it? Earlier on when I was taking Toby out, I was just wearing my shoes. And I thought to myself, I'm not coming over here. And I stayed on the road. We went to one of the caravan parks, the Park Dean one. Not all of them, but a lot of the roadways were actually flooded. And the grass verges and things was an absolute quagmire. I can see it's raining out at sea. But I think we've got a southwesterly in. Which means that the rain is going to stay out there at sea. Hi Guy, how are you today? So sorry about yesterday, but the heavens just opened up. And I just thought the best thing I can do is go home to stay dry, take Toby home and keep my equipment dry. And we was having a really good discussion as well, weren't we, about Scunthorpe, deindustrialisation, the effects on the industrial belt of America and that of Northern England. Oh, definitely. Hiya, Dave. How are you? No, you're absolutely right there, Guy. Staying dry and staying safe and looking after my equipment and Toby, that they were the priorities. There you go, you can see the rain over there at sea. There's quite a lot of it. I sent Dave a picture about 40 minutes ago showing him the clouds, and I said I don't know if we're going to make it. Anyhow, we'll see how it goes. But luckily we made it. Yeah. Well, look, Dearborn were one of the places I looked at in my dissertation, just trying to get an international comparison of what were happening. Yeah, I think it's been right the way across the Western world. Did it? Oh God. Hi Edward. Oh, it wasn't so bad in the morning, and then we had showers. I came out and I'm thinking, well, I've got to do something, and it sort of held off until I came on, and within 5 minutes it started, and then it just got worse. When I put my phone away and the gimbal away, The heavens literally just opened up. It was absolutely horrendous. Poor Toby were wet through when we got home. My jacket was totally wet through. It was just horrendous. It wasn't what I wanted at all. There you go. Yeah, we'll walk down here, Tobes. It's all wet down here. Yeah, the whole, Scunthorpe, I was saying yesterday, I looked it up. There's now about 2,700 permanent employees there, and about 900 people on contract, short-term contracts, temporary workers and things. So the company's certainly downsized. It's automated a lot, and about half the jobs what remain are in the blast furnaces. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the works at Scunthorpe. The government wants Jinye, the Chinese company, just to give it them. They threatened to nationalise it without compensation, but that scared the investors or potential buyers. And from what I can make of it, there isn't anybody who wants to take it on. So the government's been forced to negotiate with the Chinese business, and they say, hang on, we lent the company a lot of money and we want that money back. I mean, that's going to run on and on and on. I suppose Starmer's, our Prime Minister's hoping we can get to the end. Oh, it's raining again. It's not too bad at the moment. Yeah, I suppose he's hoping we can get to the end of this government and he can run. It becomes somebody else's problem. But the prognosis isn't good. Oh, that's good. At least it's going to get done. That's the main thing, isn't it, Edward? Yeah, that's what you've got all that rock armour for. Near the town itself. Over here, on the cliff, there's absolutely nothing happening. We don't care. They'll have to do something once it gets closer to the road, though. But really, to be honest, at the moment we're not really bothered about doing anything. The cost is prohibitive. We'll have a walk. I don't want to do it at the moment because it's too slippy and it gets a bit hairy when you get towards Waxholme. But we'll have a walk along there. There he is. Hi people.
Hello.
Yep, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad, man.
Hello.
Bridlington.
Oh, great.
Come on then, let's... You can see drops of rain on the ground. It's stopped raining now though, that's good. Oh, they've got a bit of a new logo for the bus. I'll show you that in a minute when I get round here. There we go, Hull, York, Hornsey, Goole, Withensea, Bidlington and Beverley. That's new. Bus driver waving at me, wondering what I'm doing. Not doing anything.
Are you taking photographs of my bus?
Up there, Hull, York, Hornsey, Goole, Withensea. We get a
yeah.
mention, that's good, it's good.
This is a good bus. We only get it once a blue moon.
When you're moving back to Withensea?
Well, we were supposed to be moving back about the 20th, but they said there's a problem. They found a problem underneath.
Oh
I think
no.
it's to do with the drainage,
Right.
you know, under the concrete and
Yeah.
that. So it could be 1st of April.
Oh well,
So,
I bet you'll be glad to get back, won't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a bit bad if you're on late shift, isn't it, last bus
I
in?
do late all the time, and I don't mind it.
No,
It's extra time, you know.
it's,
like 20 minutes,
it's
40
having to
minutes
go
to get
down
there.
there, pick your bus up,
Pick
do
the
your
bus
shift,
up.
go back, cash up, sign off, run through the bus watch. What time do you get home?
Drive home in my car.
Yeah.
Well, tonight I'll get home about 2 o'clock.
Oh God. So what time would you normally get home at?
Oh, I would get home at about 12:15.
Yeah, now it's 2 o'clock.
Now it's 2 o'clock.
Oh God. And then you don't want to go to sleep, do you? And then you sort
I
of...
get home at 2 and I go to bed at about 4.
Yeah,
Because you've got to unwind.
yeah.
You've got to.
Yeah. Oh, I
You can't
know.
just jump in the bed because you just say that.
Oh no, you can't. That's when you got to come back down, haven't
Yeah,
you?
you've got to come back down and just relax the old man.
I know. After driving this, yeah, you need
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, you do.
So at least got till the 1st of April.
And I hope it's not an April Fool's.
Oh, don't say that because you'll find people will say, well, we didn't say which April.
No, hopefully it's going to be before April. We was hoping for the 20th,
Yeah,
so we'll see.
yeah. Just keep us fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Are they good to
And we'll
walk
be
past?
bringing them all down. It'll be a convoy of buses coming into Witherhead.
Oh, I hope I see
You're going to
it.
get the flags out for us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I miss walking past and not seeing any buses there.
Yeah, I know.
I think a lot of people miss you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait. See you again. And I'll see you, love.
See you again.
Enjoy. I'm good. Yep. Enjoy the rest of your shift.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that was nice, weren't it? Nice chat there. Have a really good chat with that. Talking to the bus driver, so we're getting them back, she thinks, on the 1st of April. Well, that'll be good.
Oh, right. And then you put them on your
Yeah, well, I'll show you. I'll show you some of that. I think we'll have a look. I don't know how far we can go on the cliff top. I'm a little bit reluctant at the moment, but when the ground firms up a bit, I'll show you how much the farmer has lost, and it's quite a bit. It's a massive problem round here, erosion. Well, we got a dog up here. So I might be giving out treats as bribes in a minute. Hello. Would you like a treat as well? I take it you both would. Right, so it's
water, look, isn't it?
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, is it?
It's fine.
Anyway,
Jack's.
go for it sometimes. Not yours, but
I know what you mean. It's okay, Toby. If he detects any sign, yeah, Toby.
yeah,
If he detects any sign of aggression in another dog, he wants to punch it. But as long as the dog's not aggressive to him, he's fine. Yeah,
you can do out with him.
here you go. Would you like a
Do
treat?
you want one or not? He's just bothered about his ball, I think.
Yeah.
No, he's not bothered. Thank you very much.
No, he's welcome.
Thank you.
Go on then. See you later. So we can see the rain there. Yeah, that's him. That's Hiya Jack. That's him, a Springer Spaniel. Look at the wet. Look at the rain over there. Well, luckily that will not be coming in. The wind's taking it out. Come on. And we know the tide's going out, so that's good as well. I had wanted to go up to Holland on this one. You know, that's definitely a 7-miler round trip. But I was a bit hesitant because of the weather. Yeah, look at this after last night. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll have a walk on the cliff. We'll go down, we'll get a wax home or something. Only trouble is, I don't really know how much reception I'm going to get, so I might just test run it myself and see. And if it's any good, at least I'll know how far I can get reception. I could do a video of it even, narrate it, try out my tripod, camcorder, gimbal, come home and then edit it. And it'll give you an idea, you know, Guy, how much land has been lost and how the farmers cope. Well, so far we've done 8.75 mile. Which will mean I'll get home for about 6 o'clock probably. We've got some fishermen down here. Toby. See, he's happy enough. See a couple of fishermen there. One further down. Whew. There we are. Guy coming up with a dog. Alright, mate. Hello, little fella. Look at the rain now. Tails wagging, it's what I like to see. Come on. Look at that. That's some weather out there, isn't it? It is calm. There's a lot of rain out there. And there's bits of rain hitting me, but nothing to worry about too much. Just drops at the moment. I've got a couple of drops on me, a bit more. Like I said, we'll kind of play it by ear. We'll see what happens. If it does get really bad, I'll just have to turn off and make my way home. This is one of the reasons I didn't bother going up to Holland Beach today. To be ideal to go, no tides or anything to worry about, but the weather's just too unpredictable at the moment. Come on. Yeah, Guy, I'll show you. It's the rock armour. This is what they've done to protect the seawall and the town itself. He knows the seal was up here. There it is. Well, yes and no. You have to plant it quite a way inland for it to grow and mature. I'm not really sure about that, Edward. The government are claiming that. They're claiming that garages are unfairly profiting. Now, if you think about it, the biggest profiteer, the biggest grabber, is the government itself. That's one thing. Now, they put taxes up, national insurance up, and everything else. So that's going to have an effect on your fuel retailers. Now, there's another thing. the government are putting VAT up by 5 pence a litre. Why don't we cancel that 5 pence? And then the other thing is, the retailer has to buy the fuel before it's delivered. So the money they get for today's fuel, they've got to buy it tomorrow. And a lot of places they get a new tanker delivering fuel every day. So the government is making these accusations without providing any evidence. Oh, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, my friends are here. Here, Toby. For you, and for you too. What have I got here? Ooh. You next. There we go. And it's always good to see you two. It really is. Our friends. And I saw you two yesterday. And you was in your house, weren't you? And it was raining. I know. But I've seen you today. And we got treats, didn't we? As always. Come on, Toby. Yeah, that's right, Guy. You did. No, that's true. You're right there, Dave, but I'm not sure that they are. Yeah, it's on the news. And I don't know whether it's unfair profits or not. And like I said, when the news people give actual proof and the government actually gives some proof, some evidence, fair enough. But so far I haven't seen any. I've seen Rachel Reeves and Ed Miliband making spurious accusations, but I've not actually seen any that backed up with any evidence yet. Hi, Latchy Pomper. How are you? Oh, them two labs, I've known them. They used to have 3, then they lost one. And I've known them for a couple of years. They're absolutely lovely, aren't they? It's always a pleasure to see them, literally always, and I always give them a treat. Come on, we're going down here. Well, it's still spitting, but it's not disastrous. Yes, that's right, Guy, it's back on the market. I don't know how much they want for it. I know they wanted 250 and then they reduced the price for 240 with the other estate agent, and we'll see what happens. That house has been completely renovated on the inside. An extension has been put on, a twin-storey extension. I'd say it is well worth its money, especially with that view, waking up to that. If a Duchess were fit and well and we were both, I don't know, 20, 30 years younger, I'd certainly consider it. The trouble is then I'd be working and I'd have two secondary school kids So I probably wouldn't be able to do it. God, there's no sixth form college anywhere near here. It's about an hour and a half's bus journey. The nearest sixth form college. So I don't think I'd be able to do it then even. Well, the rain's coming down now. But we'll see how it goes. We'll make decisions as and when we need to. So far it's not bad enough to want to go home. I'll just have a look and see what the weather on my phone tells me. Hey, we got a bit of sunshine there, look. Yeah, that's the thing, 2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Oh, you're lucky then, Dave. Well, I'm not sure how big the bedrooms are on the inside. There may be a possibility to remodel it so you get three bedrooms. I don't know. Or there may be a possibility to have a bedroom in the loft, a loft conversion or something like that. I don't know. There'd be a lot of things to weigh up. Well, I think it's stopped raining for the moment. Hi mate.
Right.
Are you alright? Hello there. Come on then. So there'd be quite a lot of things there you'd have to weigh up and you'd have to think about and you'd have to work out. I mean, 2 bathrooms is always good, especially if you got kids. Always. So you could probably be able to put in a loft conversion. Which would be good. So you'd then have 3, possibly even 4 bedrooms. I think if I'd have been in then though, when I had the work done, I might have included that, because they extended right up to the roof. So I think I may have done that. I had a loft conversion put in as well. But I don't think we have any kids. I think it's just him and her and the dogs. But I'd have been thinking for a bit of extra money, you know, we can turn it into a 3-bedroom house, and that'll really, really whack the price up. We're back. He's alright, he's done it. See ya. Well, the rain's certainly gone. So I did right then, sticking it out. What? Well, there we go, we've got the pier towers. What do you want, Toby? So we're up to 9.5 miles. Oh, he's seen a big dog, that's what he's after. Come on. You'll see loads of dogs up here that you know. Some of them you like, some of them you don't like. Yeah, that is it. Gave a view, would be absolutely fantastic. Right, that sounds good. That sounds excellent. You enjoy it, Jay. All right. So what actually is Winn-Dixie? Is it a grocery shop? I mean, don't forget, us Limeys, we don't know. I was thinking Dixie. I thought it's got something to do with Dixie. Well, in America, I thought the Mason-Dixon line, something like that. Bird over there. I think that bird is possibly the mother of this one. This chick, there's a chick here, quite a big chick, would have been one of the last to hatch, one of the last hatchlings of last year. See, it's not, the colours are coming, but it hasn't quite got its coat yet. Oh, you've seen them last summer with loads of sunlight. And don't forget, it keeps on trying to rain. Look at that. Just look at that over there. I'm hoping it'll stay off until I get home. But I was glad I got home when I did, because literally as soon as I got in through the door, well, it was raining heavy when I got in, and then it just thrashed it down. It was just awful. My coat were wet through. Toby's coat were wet through, right through to his fur. My other coat's all right, but I thought I wanted a thicker coat in case it rains again. And when I came out, it was quite cold. Hence, I've got my hat on, but I don't have my gloves on. So it's not like bitter cold, it's just not very warm. rain over there, look. You know where the wind farm is. Now if the rain stays there, I'll be quite happy. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get 12 miles today. Yesterday I think I got about 10. Which was alright. At some point, Dave, this is for Dave more than anybody, I'm thinking I'm going to have a walk around Redcar, a place very close to Dave's heart. Not going to do it yet. Might be when we go to Whitby for a week. So I'm looking forward to. I'll certainly have time to go out with my gimbal. Leave the old Duchess and Nicola to it. I mean, Toby will go out for walks and things. Maybe even a walk to where the transporter bridge. I know it's not working, but we'll have a walk there anyway. So that'll be in April. In May, I'm hoping. Now we've got, the days are getting longer. It's to have my epic walk from Ebden Bridge to Burnley. That should be really good. Getting to Burnley for about 9:30, catch a bus to Ebden Bridge through Todmorden, get some footage of it, and then do my walk from Ebden Bridge over the Pennines, over the tops to Burnley. Do my hour, probably from Burnley or something like that, walking into Burnley. It's an 11-mile walk. So I reckon, including breaks and everything else, it's all uphill, so I won't be able to walk as fast. But I reckon 5.5 hours. So if I'm setting off, say 10:30 from Hebden Bridge, that gets me into Burnley for about 3:30, I'm thinking. Ah, here's our friend. Toby's good friend here. Another Jack. Hiya, how are you? Did you get rained on yesterday? Did you get rained on?
Yes.
I thought you would.
I just left the house
Yeah,
and I was in my lumberjack jacket.
yeah,
And I got to the top of the stairs and thought, sod this, and I went home again and got this one.
yeah.
And it's a good job I did, otherwise I'd have been.
Well, yeah, it was terrible, weren't it? I thought you were going to get rained on when I saw you, because you were going on the beach, and I thought You're a braver man than I. Hey, Toby.
They never say a word, these two, do they? You know,
No.
just...
They'll be fine. Tails
yeah,
wagging. They're okay. They're happy.
So it makes you wonder where the people go though when it's weather like this, because you never see anybody about you and a couple of other people.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
I bet they don't walk the dogs.
Well, they can't do. I mean, you know, you can't just disappear, can you?
No, you gotta walk.
Better good weather and it's wall-to-wall dog.
Huh?
You know.
If you have to walk, might not walk them as far, but we have to go out, whatever the weather. Oh, let's let this lady get past. Do you know?
She went bad and she just went like that, you know. So, you know.
Girl got my gimbal. She's frightened of me catching her on it.
Oh, yeah, I see right.
That's why. But I weren't even aiming it at her, you know. So. And she'd have made an issue then. Yeah, I'd have caught her on it.
Anyway, we better get off.
Yeah.
What are you two looking at? Oh, right.
See you later, mate. You take care. Ah, right. So now it's an Aldi. Yeah. I thought it was southern with the word Dixie in it. Because they call the southern state. They used to call the southern state. They still do, some people. They call it Dixie, don't they? Way down the song, way down south in Dixie. Anything below the Mason-Dixon line is Dixie, isn't it? What are you after, a treat? Yep, I'm having somebody nipping my legs for a treat. Don't hurt or anything like that. Very gentle, just to tell me. Or to ask. Yeah. Would you like your treat? Yeah. It's had. If Sir Toby, the valiant knight of the kitchen table, is happy, then I'm happy. I should do, shouldn't I, Jack? I should really do that. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. To know the weather's staying out there. The thing is, I don't know what we got. I think we're pretty much okay. The weather, it's coming from what I can make of it, the northwest, sorry, the north. The southwest. So it's going northeast. We've got a load over there, but whether it hits us or not, I don't know, because round here them clouds are not going to rain on us, but those over there might. But I'm not too bothered now. I think we're going to be okay. It's about 5:10. We were supposed to be getting some rain at 5 o'clock. I think we probably had it. because there's nothing likely to hit us in the next, say, hour or anything like that. You've got that over there, but I think that'll probably go out to sea. I bet that's absolutely brilliant, Guy. Huh. Tobes. Hello, mate. Hello. How are you? So, yeah. I bet that is spectacular, that though, Guy, watching the storms coming over the Great Lakes. I know when I was in India, I went down to Kochi, which is in the very, very south in Kerala. And I was sitting there, it was so hot, and I was watching the storm come in. You could see the storm out at sea. And I just sat there, outside this cafe, just watching and waiting. Everybody rushed in, but I didn't. I just enjoyed it. The rain were warm. It was just really warm and refreshing. I just enjoyed sitting there, and I was the only person sitting out in it. Everybody else had disappeared. See, you look at all these rocks. That's what they've done. You've got the pier wall, the defence, but you've also got a lot of rock down there. Now, if we go further down, you'll see there's a lot more rock. And this goes beyond the caravan park. It doesn't go as far as Holland Beach, where we go, but it goes quite a way. See, you can see. And that's to protect the coast from soil erosion. With these houses to protect, but also you've got the main road which takes you to the gas terminals over at Easington. Now, in the event of the other road going through Patrington being blocked, you've got to have another road for ambulances, fire engines and the like, if anything happens at the big terminal. So for that reason, they've got to protect this stretch of road. But a lot of places now, they just say, oh, we don't care. And they're just letting erosion happen. I think a place called Happyborough in Norfolk, they're just letting the sea come in. We're not stopping it anymore. We say it's too expensive and not enough people live there. Well, we're pretty much all right because we're not a big town, But there are what, 6,000, but maybe more, 7,000 people living here. Plus they're building quite a lot of new houses, so they've got to defend it. But that's one reason I didn't want a seafront property. I live on the other side of the main road. Yeah, I've heard of St. Petersburg in Florida. REM had a song about it, didn't they? Come on, Toby. Hang on. No, it's nothing. My phone was pinging and I wondered if it was my old Duchess. But it's not. Because my old Oppo now, it's been consigned to light duties, just used now as a phone, tinterweb, things like that. But for stuff, heavy duty stuff like this, I've got my Samsung A15. Not expensive. I think it cost me £120. So that's about $190, and it does what I want it to do. You know, I'm not going to go out and spend £1,000 on an Apple or a brand new Samsung Galaxy S26. Although I am thinking of having the battery replaced in my Oppo. Get another couple of years out of it that way. What I might do, I'm going to do something about all my photographs. Hello, love.
Hi. So I crossed the road a while back to come out of the way, and then you crossed in front of me.
Oh no, there you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Two lovely dogs, two huskies. So I'll let the lady go in front of me because she's two to control. I've only got one Toby. And she said she crossed, and then I crossed because I normally do cross up at that point. I didn't realise she was at the back of me. But there we go. Is that so, Edward? Oh, you're right, Dee. You are right. It is mad. I think the latest Apple, they're going up. They're over £1,000 here in Britain. So what? $1,800 perhaps in America? I certainly wouldn't be getting one. I mean, what do I need a phone for? Let's think. Looking stuff up on the internet. Sending me odd email. Doing what I'm doing now on my channel. WhatsApp. Contacting family and Facebook. And that's about it really. I don't need something. That's what we're doing going up here for. We were supposed to be going down there. We were nearly going to go up to Holland. Oh well, never mind. Anyway, so, and I just think I don't need that. I haven't got that technical skill to be able to use that amount of technology. I've got a smartwatch, which it didn't cost me anything actually. It would have been about £50 when I got it, but I got it free. Amazon were promoting a credit card, a Barclays card, or Barclays credit card, and if you got it, they gave you a free £50 voucher. So I went and got this smartwatch. Otherwise, I still wouldn't have one. There's nothing great about it. Come on. But it tells me how many calories I've used. It tells me what my heartbeat is. It tells me what distance I've covered. What more do I need to know? I could go out and spend hundreds on a really, really good one. My son has one. But would I be able to use it? No. You're making a post on your channel with a QR code for your channel. I can't find it, so I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'll have a look. If I've seen the post, I'll always answer it, G. Always, G. I'll always answer it if I've seen it. If I've not answered it, then I've not seen it. I might not always see stuff straight away. Sometimes I've seen stuff and it's been left. And it's been the following morning before I've actually seen it, and I've kind of known it's been done the night before, but I've not seen it the night before. When I go home, I always check to see what hang on. Toby's doing what Toby does. I've got one of them. We have. Right, Toby, just bear with me. Just got to do my civic duty. Come on, Toby, over here. So just bear with me, guys. Toby, hang on. Always worrying when there's cars coming. Right, we've done what we had to do. I've done my duty. Hang on, that's it. I'm sorted now. I've done my duty. Toby's back on short rein, so I'm not bothered about cars coming up towards us. Right. Cheers for that, Guy. I'll have a look, but as I said, sometimes it can be, I don't get them for about 24 hours. And I know people are posted at the time, or I get them not on the post. Like, I might get your comment that you posted, not necessarily on this video. It might be on my last video or something like that. It's weird, I don't know. It's the algorithm that, you know, YouTube use. Wow. Oh, that's lovely. And she's dog sitting a husky, is she, Jack? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Guy. Could be. Could be. I don't, as I said, I'm not really very technical. What I'll do, I can put my email address on your, I'll send it to you on your channel. Here we go. I can actually get rid of the unmentionable. On our buses. I really enjoyed that bus ride, those bus rides the other day on Wednesday. It was really good. Having you guys with me just made it so much better. Yeah, I've done that, Jack. Thanks for that, Guy. I'm glad you like them, and I know I've answered a few of your comments. You know, if people like the stuff, then that's all I can ask for, really. It is brilliant that people do like them. We'll be back on Louville. It's been a better walk today than it was sort of yesterday, because last night it was just so wet, wasn't it? I think my old Duchess is making chicken curry for tea tonight. So that'll be good. Well, civic duty, yep. I'm glad you like that. The commentary I gave about what about Scunthorpe, well, Scunthorpe and how it came to be, the 4 or 5 villages that there were. Yeah. It was just like 5 small settlements. Scunthorpe, Crosby. Oh God, I can't think of them all. Scunthorpe, Crosby, Brumby. And when they discovered the iron crop, outcrop, that just changed the town. That and the railway, the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway, that just changed the face of the town, because then it was easy to rail in coal from South Yorkshire, as much coal as you wanted to make iron, and you had an unlimited source of iron ore, which were great. And that's why the town developed, the steelworks developed. The same's true for Corby in Northamptonshire, and also Redcar and Middlesbrough. It's exactly the same seam, and you got 3 major outcrops. And of course, when the town started to develop, lots of people came in from the countryside, but also from other areas. Yorkshire, Lancashire, the Midlands. And the town kind of developed from there. Yeah, the first local iron ore was mined in the 1860s. And by the First World War, you know, you had a lot of different iron companies. Amazing, really. Said you had Baldwin's, Stanley Baldwin, the PM in the 1930s. His family owned Baldwin's. There was Steel, Peach and Towser, that were another big one. There was quite a lot. See how far we've done. I like Scunthorpe, it's a very friendly place. And we will go back to it. Right, we've done 11.23 miles. So that's good. And I can't see it raining. You know, so as the industry developed, people came in, but as well as that, there was also a market town. A lot of agriculture around there. A bit like East Yorkshire is Lincolnshire. It's growing country. I mean, Scunthorpe calls itself an industrial market town. The two things are they sort of like coexist together, agriculture and industry. And although the industry, mainly steel, has taken a massive knock this last 40 years, other industries have come to the town. In my opinion, not enough. And the jobs that have been created are not well paid. It's at the lower end. And when you think of the blast furnacemen earning anywhere between, I don't know, 35 and 60,000, some of them earn as much as £85,000 a year. Now as them jobs go, they're being replaced by low paid retail jobs. So how many jobs you need to create for one steel worker? A crane operator earns about 40,000 a year. Hello. Here's your friends, look. Yeah, you know them, they know you.
Yeah, we do.
And they know me as well, they know about treats. Yes, I've got them. Toby. Yeah,
Just checking out, just checking out.
that's yours.
Oh, much, much.
And what about you? I always give you the one, don't I? So.
Is this Fussy going to try one? Yes, no?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, are you having?
Does he want one? No.
No. Yeah, you have it then.
No. She's a fussy one. Alright, steady on, sweetheart.
I knew she wouldn't take.
No, she's a bit fussy.
I know. But it's nice to offer anyway, isn't it? See you later. Yeah, that's another two we know very well. One of them will always take a treat, and the other one turns her nose up. Yeah. Wow, that's something, is that? That I would think is a long way, isn't it? Utah to Atlanta. That is a hell of a. I mean, that is a long, long way. Yeah, I mean, people were they are very friendly people. I mean, everybody, as you said, they were beeping me, waving at me. And it's nice, that. It is nice. Yeah, I don't mean anybody any harm, and I'm certainly not going to use my camera as a weapon to upset anybody. Oh, definitely not. And if people are happy to see me, then I'm good with that. I'm really good with it. That's what life's about, isn't it? Remember the other day we looked at the reflection of the sun in that pond? I used that as one of the my icon for that night's live. It was one of my best with that. Hello. Come on. Hey, don't be a swine. Sir Toby wanted a punch up with that puppy Rottweiler. It can, that is true, that Guy. Yeah, I don't do it with all dogs, I do it with them what I know. Hi Dave, you're back. And once you know the dog, you know them, don't you? I mean, like them big labs, they've always had off me. The two greyhounds I always offer. And there's a few dogs that I know. And yeah, if they get on with Toby, then that's good enough. You'd had enough of the Air Force, had you? Was it that bad? Was it that bad, really, Jack? You know, for a kid, when your dad in the Air Force. I mean, you got to travel and things, didn't you? Yeah. If you can say hi to somebody and smile at them, it does go a long way, that. You know, I've always said, if you can't be nice to somebody, don't be horrible. Always try your best. Treat somebody how you want to be treated. You know, when I was a teacher, that was my rule in class. That was the main rule. I had a fair few rules, but the main one was treat others how you expect to be treated. Your class, but it's my room. What I say goes. And we all look after each other. And that worked. Hello, fella. Hello. Are you going to talk or? I think you. We have met, I think.
So you can just look back.
Well, he were interested, but it's all right, love. See down here, G, we got rock armour protecting the seawall. That's what basically protects us. Stops the sea from crashing through. But it's that, you're right. Yeah, I mean, as soon as your dad gets a new posting, that's it, you're off, aren't you? And again, new school, you got to get used to the new school, the staff, teachers, make new friends, and you just get yourself settled. And it's time to go again. And that's a fair point, Jack. Other kids are going to stay there at that school, they'll go at the age of 11, and they'll stay there until they're 18. Now and again they may move, but the majority of them will stay there. Whereas you don't know. So when decides your dad's going to move to a new base, he's going to move to a new base, that's it. There's no ifs, buts, or anything else, is there? So yeah, I suppose it's some good things, like you got to see bits of a world that you might not have got to see as a kid. But equally, you can't settle. So yeah, I get that. I told you before, my cousin was in the American Air Force during the war. My Uncle Louis' boy, he was called Seymour. And he came over here to Blighty in 1941, and he was bomber crew in the USAAF. At the end of the war, he signed on and made the Air Force his career. I don't quite know when he left. I think it was about I don't know. Maybe 1962 to 63, something like that. I can remember my cousin Seymour going to my grandmother's house. Now, my grandmother lived in Manchester, and Seymour was stationed at Burton Wood, which is not far from where the team that Dave loves to hate play, Warrington. And that's where he was stationed. And every weekend he'd come and stay at my grandmother's house and turn up in his American Air Force uniform. I mean, of course, the time came and he retired, he went back to the States. I never saw him after that. my mum and my dad broke up and we moved to London. I never saw my dad's mum again either. But I don't suppose my cousin Seymour is alive now. He'd have been born in the 1920s. So if he were alive, he'd be over 100. He was the son of my dad's elder brother, my Uncle Louis. Yeah, Burton Wood, that's correct. Yeah, you've different words over here, haven't you? Hi David, how are you today? Yeah, that's right Edward, Burton Wood. It's no longer there. I think it closed down possibly the late 1960s. I think there were a little bit left up to the 80s, but the runway became part of the M62 motorway. Come on. Over here. Well, there's a long story there as to how my Uncle Louis' son, Howard Seymour, he was actually, joined the Air Force. Seymour was actually born in America. He was born on the Lower East Side in New York. My Uncle Louis did a lot of things. But one of the things he did do, he was a bare fist fighter back in the 1920s. And I don't know what happened, but he got himself into trouble. So he got out and he went to America. He went to America on the Olympic, the sister ship of the Titanic. I don't know what year that would have been. I'm going to say 1920. But it could be 1919, it could be 1921, I really don't know. But he went out there and he met a Jewish woman out there, then they got married, and Seymour was the son. Well, essentially he'd gone to join my grandfather, Shlomo, who in actual fact I got fed up living over here and he wanted a better life, and he went out there to America. My grandma went, but she didn't like it, and within 3 months she came back, said, look, someone's got to look after your parents. I'm going home, that's my job. And she came home. So my granddad went absolutely berserk at her and said, if you don't come back, then I'm going to marry somebody else. And he met that somebody else. She was called Fanny Fishman. This is what I found out. They got married, and Seymour, no, just after they got married, my uncle Louis joined them, who was on the run from the police here in the UK. So he joined them on the Lower East Side. He got married, apparently, to the daughter of Fanny Fishman, and their son was Seymour. Weird. Weird how things families do, isn't it? Father and son married mother and daughter. Of course, they're not blood related, so there are no law against it, but just weird. And then when Seymour were born, they lived on the Lower East Side. My grandfather, my Uncle Louis, their families, and come the war, Seymour joined the US Army Air Force. And he got sent over here. Stationed at Burton Wood. I think he was stationed somewhere in Lincolnshire at first, I don't know. And then eventually he ended up at Burton Wood. Well, we've just done just over 12 mile. But yeah, that is true actually, Jack. Yeah, they do have a strong accent. Whereas in many ways, Liverpool is the New York of England. Birmingham is a Detroit. And Manchester, in so many ways, is a Boston. And Philadelphia is a bit like Sheffield. Same issues, same problems. Come on. Yeah, what's this? It's a nice car, Mercedes convertible. There it is, it's coming now. It's a nice, lovely car. You know, it's nice to be walking down here in the light, isn't it? See, the house next door to me is for sale. As you can see, I'm still parking way down. Toby, yeah. Whoa, sorry about that. We are at Castle Baker, that is quite correct, Jack. Playing dinner tomorrow then, Edward? Yep. Yeah, I'd say Pittsburgh. Yeah, no, it's a fair point, that, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Right, folks, I was just going to say thanks again for your company. It's been absolutely brilliant having our walk. I've done just over 12 miles, so that's good too, and I've enjoyed it, and I shall see you all again tomorrow. So I'm going to say good night. Thanks for your likes, your comments, your shares and your subscriptions. So from me and Toby, good night, see you tomorrow.